Hey guys, this is a guide for the Dorm Overseer key, which is a new 2-use key on customs that unlocks a room on the second floor of the 3rd-story dorm building. And this key is required for the fence task against the Conscience Part 1, and it is also used for either the ref task decisions or the counterpart to that from fence called Between Two Fires. So this key can be found in the pockets and bags of scavs as well as in jackets or in drawers, or it can also be found from your scav case. And there is also a guaranteed spawn every raid on Shoreline in one of the 4 possible locations, which I will show you guys in a second. But if you don't want to try your luck finding it in raid, then you can always just buy it from the flea market, where it has been going for between 300 and 500k. But obviously this could go up or down by the time that you guys are watching this guide, since the key is literally brand new and I don't have much data to go off of. So now for the key spawn locations, here's a map of Shoreline, and there is a guaranteed spawn every single raid in one of the 4 locations at the smuggler's base in the northeast section of the map. So my PMC is here on Shoreline just outside the smuggler's base, and as we do head into this area, all 4 spawns are located at the upper section of the smuggler base, so we will be heading up that way. The first key spawn location is inside of this red container just to the right of the northwest warehouse, and it is going to be on top of the desk beside this book. The second spawn will actually be inside of this northwestern warehouse just to the left of the seating area, which is basically in the center part of this warehouse, and it is going to be on the single bed left corner in front of the clothes. The third spawn is going to be just outside of this warehouse in front of the firing range underneath of this tent, and it is going to be in an ashtray that's on the table. And then the fourth and final potential spawn will be immediately to your right, just inside of this metal shack. And it is going to be located in a pan that is on top of the table at the very back of the shack. So in order to see inside of it, then you will have to walk up just like I'm doing here, because this is where it ended up spawning for me in this raid. And now I will show you guys where you can use this key on customs. So here's a map of customs, and to use this key, you will have to go to the 3-story dorm building on the 2nd floor. So my PMC is here in the dorm's courtyard, so here's where the 2-story dorms is located, and then this is the 3-story dorm building. Now heading in through the front door, you do want to go up the main stairwell to get to the 2nd floor and then take an immediate left. And then the room where we can use this dorm overseer key will be your first door on the right, which is going to be just before this knocked over stool. So once you do unlock this door inside, then you can find some loose loot, including valuables, weapon mods, and provisions scattered all around the room. And the places that I have actually found loot in here is going to be on the desk to your left when entering, which can have weapon attachments on top of and beneath the desk. And it does also have a potential valuable spawn in the left front corner where I have gotten GP coins. And just make sure that when you are checking the blueprints on top of the desk that you actually go up and check inside of the blueprint, since things do actually get hidden under there. And then at the back of the room, there is going to be a dead PMC that you can loot, and there is also going to be some weapon mods and attachments that are scattered all around him on the ground. And then in the back right corner on top of the bed, there is going to be multiple valuable spawns there. And then moving over to the back left corner of this room, then you do have the closet, which does have multiple potential spawns inside, including headphones hanging from the top rung, being Swordens, Comtac 2s, or even M32s. And then you can also have level 5 and 6 body armor being Zucks, Slicks, Hex Grids, or even Gazelles in the bottom section of the closet. And then just in front of the closet in the chair, then you can also have these same potential armor spawns hidden underneath the cushion. So just make sure that you do go right up and then check for a perception dot. And I will show a video of what it does look like if you guys do actually get one of the armor spawns hidden in the cushion. And then leaning on the chair out in the open, then you can also get modified weapons, being either a 7.62 SCAR or a 5.56 MDR. So all in all, this room definitely has a huge potential for you to get some very good loot that you otherwise wouldn't be able to get your hands on, especially early wipe. And since this key is a guaranteed spawn at the smuggler's base, then you could consistently go and loot it, either sell the key itself or even just to run it in order to take a chance and possibly get this loot. But regardless of that, hopefully you guys did find this key guide useful, and it does help you guys decide whether or not you wanted to buy the key from the flea market to run, or maybe even keep one that you ended up finding yourself, or maybe it did help you to decide just to sell the one that you ended up finding on the flea market and make yourself some money. Either way, thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching my guide on this, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. And for any of you interested, I do have a link to my Discord pinned in the comment section down below in case any of you do want to become part of our active and growing community, where you can find people of all skill levels to ask any questions that you may have, or maybe even find some new friends to run some raids with. Hopefully you guys all have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll see you all in the next one.